Hello and thank you for joining me today. I'm Sue from Age-Well Yoga. In today's 30-minute class, we're going to be stretching out our arms, mobilizing our shoulders and really stretching and strengthening our legs. So to get started, just sit in your seat very comfortably, but have your back away from the back of the chair. So sit with your feet planted on the ground firmly and your hands resting on your thighs. Just start to close your eyes or look at the floor as you get in touch with your breath. Notice the air coming in and out of your nostrils. And as you inhale, start to stretch your body up slightly. Your crown stretching up to the sky. Start to feel space in your spine. And as you exhale, ground your sit bones into the chair. Inhaling, expanding through the chest and shoulders. And exhaling, relaxing your shoulders down. Inhaling, broad through the collarbones, and exhaling, relaxing down. Wonderful. Now I'll do some shoulder shrugs. So inhale and just raise your shoulders up towards your ears. And on the exhale, lower them down. Really relax your shoulders down. Inhale as your shoulders go up towards the ears, and exhale as they come down. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, shoulders down. Inhaling, shoulders to the ears, relaxing the shoulders down. Last time, inhaling, shrugging your shoulders up to the ears, and then relaxing the shoulders down. Wonderful. Now inhale and stretch your spine up tall, and exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, looking to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale to center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. And one more time on each side. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling to center and exhaling to the left. And inhaling, coming back to center. And now to loosen our neck. First of all, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just looking forward still. And as you rest here, just see if you can lower the other shoulder down. So your left shoulder down, away from the ear. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhaling deeply and exhaling, relaxing down. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Left side now. Inhale, and on the exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And again, dropping away the opposite shoulder to get a stretch, to create space through the right side of your neck. Inhaling deeply and relaxing as you exhale. Inhaling and coming back to center. And this time drop your head down so your chin is on your chest. You might feel a stretch in the back of your neck. Keep your shoulders down and tuck your elbows in towards your waist. Now gently roll your head towards the right and then back to center, down with your chin to the chest. Keep your chin tucked in. Over to the left and then back down to center, looking at the floor. Inhale over to the right and exhale, coming back down to center. Inhale to the left and exhale, coming back down to center. Inhale and come up so your head is straight again. And just again find that length in your spine, so from the sit bones all the way up to the crown of your head. You might like to imagine there's a golden thread just stretching from the top of your head all the way up to the sky, just keeping you nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears. Wonderful. And just relaxing your hands out to the side. Inhale, stretch them wide out, take up space. And then bring them so the palms are facing above your head. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Warming up the shoulders. Inhale, stretching your arms wide. Exhale as your hands come together and come down to heart center. Again, inhaling, stretching wide. And this time when you get to the top, leave your hands there. Exhale, grounding into your chair. And then just stretch your right side up. And then your left side. Right side, stretching through the side body. And the left, stretching up one side and then the other. Stretching, stretching. And then have both arms straight up, palms facing, and stretch both sides up. Inhale, stretching up, and bring your hands together, and exhale, hands to heart center. Wonderful. Now we'll do a side stretch. So just have hold of the sides of your chair. Inhale, stretch your right hand out to the side, up overhead, stretching up. And then gently point your hands, your right fingers towards the left. And look straight ahead. Just grounding your sit bone into the chair, your right sit bone. One more breath here. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, dropping your hand to the side of the chair. So grasp hold of the side of the chair, and we'll go on the left side. Inhale, stretching your left arm out, stretching it up overhead, and then leaning over to the right. You might want to broaden your stance if you feel a bit wobbly, holding onto the chair with your other hand. Your left fingers point to the right. Just feeling the stretch in your side body. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, grounding through your sit bones. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, bring your hand back to the chair. Well done. Now sitting a little bit further forward on your chair, about halfway forward on your chair. Obviously move your feet, make sure your feet are planted solidly on the ground, about hip width apart or a little bit wider, and have your hands on your knees for a cat-cow, a seated cat-cow. So inhale and stretch up tall. Exhale, chin to chest and round through the back. So the tummy button goes towards the back of the chair. Nice rounded back like an angry cat. And then inhale, shining your heart space forward, chin forward, and just looking up towards the ceiling. Stretching your back, dropping your belly forwards. And then exhale, chin to chest for cat, rounding through the back. ready, inhale, shining your heart space forward. Hips pointing towards the back of the chair. Broad across the shoulders for cow. Exhale for cat. Pushing through your hands, rounding through the back. One more time, inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. And then come back to sitting upright. Still halfway along your chair, the seat of your chair. Make sure you're grounded through your feet again. Hands on your knees. And we're going to do some Sufi rolls. So we're going to be drawing circles with our upper body. So let's go backwards first. Inhale as you lean back in your chair. And then go to one side and forward as you exhale, leaning as far forward as you'd like to go. Over to the other side, back again, and then make big circles with your body. As you do this, you're warming up your hips, your shoulders, creating mobility in your lower back, and activating your own energy source through your navel, your solar chakra area. Just go as wide as you like or as little as you like. And when you come to the back of your seat, change directions, go in the opposite direction. Just notice how that feels. Exhaling as you come forward and inhaling as you go backwards. Lovely big rolls. Beautiful. 2 more. One more. And as you come back to center, stop there. Well done. Doesn't that feel good? Creates quite a lot of warmth in the body. Now we'll just do some leg raises. So just have your feet planted a little bit closer together on the floor in front of you. Inhale, and on the exhale, raise up your right leg and just clasp it in towards your chest and circle your ankle. Make big circles with your toes and ankle. Might be leaning back slightly, tucking in your chin for a nice tall back. And then go the other way with your toes and ankles, circling the other way. Might feel hear a couple of cracks or pops. And then replace your right leg on the ground. Inhale, and on your exhale, raise your left knee. Hug it into your chest, your hands clasped around your shins. And then make big circles with your left toes and ankles. Knitting your ribs together, keeping your core strong. One way, and then make those circles the other way. Strengthening your ankles and feet, helping with balance. And then return your left leg to the ground. Well done. Still sitting halfway along your chair. Inhale, raise your hands out to the side. Up overhead, palms facing. And then exhale and fold forward from the hips. Stretching your arms out towards the front. Stretching them out. And you go as far as you like. You might like to have your hands on your thighs, just above your knees, or even on your shins, or you might be able to drop them down to the floor for a forward fold. And just allow the back to release here. You might like to let your neck go. Just relax here, relax the shoulders, soften them towards the ground, forward fold. Inhale and have a flat back as you come up halfway. And exhale to forward fold again. You might like to create space by having your legs a little wider. Just do what feels comfortable for you. Just breathe and relax your neck and your shoulders in this forward fold. Your thighs are supporting your body. Tuck your chin into your chest and roll your spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae, leaving your hands and shoulders relaxed. Just imagine your back, each of those vertebrae stacking on top of each other until you come up to vertical. You can raise your crown up towards the sky and do a few shoulder rolls to relax the shoulders. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, stretching out, up overhead with your hands. And exhale, shine your hands forward, rain them forward down towards the ground. They might reach your thighs, your shins, and have your torso draped over your thighs. And relax your head down, relax your shoulders and your hands. Seated forward fold. And feel the release in your lower back and your mid back, your shoulders and neck. Just looking at the floor under your chair. And breathe through your back body. As you inhale, notice how your ribs expand out to the side. And as you exhale, just soften your shoulders a little further. Inhale and come up halfway, nice straight back. And exhale again for forward fold. And this time tucking in the chin. And again, rolling up from the base of the spine. Put your mind into your spine and visualize it coming up, each vertebrae stacking one on top of the other. Relaxed shoulders till you come right up. And then your head up to vertical. And just notice the space in your spine. You might like to do a couple of shoulder shrugs here. Well done. Now we'll do a wide-legged forward fold. So spacing your feet out quite wide either side of your chair. Coming on to halfway or a little bit further forward in your chair. Inhale, stretch your arms out and up overhead. And exhale, rain your hands down. Rain them down and they might come down to your thighs, to your calves, or you might be able to place them on the floor. Just make sure that wherever you are, you feel stable. And wherever you are, inhale and stretch your right arm out to the side. And exhale, bring it back down. Inhale and stretch your left hand out to the side. And then bring it back down. Now move your body over towards one leg. Let's see how that feels. Then back to center. And then over to the other leg. And then back to center. Inhale and sit up. Well done. Okay, so let's actually put our feet back about hip width apart. And again, we're going to raise the right knee up towards the chest, clasping it with our hands. And we're going to circle our ankles again. One way and then the other way. And now we're going to place our right ankle over our left thigh. And just see if we can make some movements with our knee in this seated figure of 4 to exercise our hip, just to get some mobility into our hip. So you can point your toes towards your leg and just see if you can move your knee up and down a little bit. Some people will be able to go a lot further than others. And again, hug that leg in towards your chest and then replace it onto the floor. And now we'll go the other side. So bringing the other leg into the chest, clasp your hands around your shin and squeeze it in tight. Make some circles with your toes and ankles one way. Nice big circles. And then the other way. Great. And then put your ankle over your opposite thigh and see if you can just bounce your knee up and down a little bit, sitting comfortably and trying to loosen up your hip. And then squeeze your leg in tight again before replacing it onto the floor. Well done. Now come right to the edge of your chair. Have both hands firmly gripped on the sides of the chairs, feet hip width apart, and we'll windshield our screen wiper our legs from side to side. Drop the knees one way, back to centre, and then over to the other way. Middle, back one way, middle and to the side. And just keep going like that for a few more times. Just loosening the back and the hips. Wonderful. Now come back onto your seat and do have your back resting against the back of the chair. Have your feet planted on the ground and your hands can be upwards, palms upwards in your thighs for relaxation. You might like to look at the floor or close your eyes and just become aware of your breath. Feel the seat supporting your thighs and your back. And notice your crown stretching up to the sky, the crown of your head stretching up to the sky. Take your mind to your feet and ankles and allow them to relax. Your shins and knees relax. Thighs and hips relax. Pelvis relaxes. Hands and wrists relax. Arms and shoulders relax. Abdomen relaxes down. Chest relaxes. Neck and jaw relax. The skin on your face is relaxed. Your eyes are soft. Sitting in stillness, integrating all the work that we've done in practice today. If thoughts arise, just let them pass. And enjoy this moment of quiet. Focus on your breath. The air coming in and out of your nostrils. Shoulders relaxed. And now bring some gentle movement into your fingers and thumbs and into your feet. You may like to stretch your arms wide or up overhead. Or stretch your legs. And just sitting still with your eyes closed, hands on your thighs. Take a deep breath here. Through the belly, the chest, broad through the shoulders. And exhale as you relax your body. Inhaling, filling up with positivity. And exhaling, relaxing down. Blink your eyes open. Bring your hand to heart center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.